Hi there. On the 5th of February, Jupiter, the planet of growth and abundance, is moving into direct motion in Gemini. So we started off this year with him in retrograde, which meant that the energy of Jupiter and Gemini was being applied to our inner worlds and what we need to work on within ourselves. So now that he's going direct, it's going to be much more about what's outside of us, all the information outside of us. So communication should be easier and more open once Jupiter's direct. Gemini energy is very much about communication and about information and about how to bring that out and make use of all of that information without being too fixated on any one way of looking at things. So Jupiter going direct in Gemini is going to bring out more revelations. More things are going to be exposed under this transit, and a lot of information, new information, is going to come to light, or old information, or things that have been buried or not been remembered until now will also be coming out. So it's a great time where we're going to find that a lot of decisions are going to be made. So we're going to move out, as we're sort of moving out of all, remember, we're moving out of all that watery energy of illusion and procrastination and not knowing who's right and who's wrong, all of that. Whereas we move into this Aries energy and more of the air and the fire energy, things are going to become so much more clear. And directions are going to be chosen and decisions are going to be made about what and who is going to do what and where. Now, it'll be a time for making these decisions and putting them out there. But whether these decisions will last or not is still up for negotiation, really. Because with Gemini energy, what we often find is that there's always more information to be found. So things might come to light now, and decisions are made either by you personally with what's going on in your life, or by the world around us, in the bigger global collective outside of us. Decisions will be made, but they may not be stuck to. So don't worry if you suddenly see decisions and things being made around you that go against what you believe and not what you want. Just be aware everything is up for change still. So there's going to be more endings, more beginnings, and it's going to be kind of like a continual thing for most of this year and for a few years to come. But so, when things change around you, and it's not the change that you want to focus on or that you want to be your reality, then choose not to focus on it. You don't have to. Just because it's happening around you doesn't mean that it has to take your attention. You just take that attention back to yourself and what you want, what's important to you, and what you would like to see the world being. So we're also going to might find that a lot of what might come up can be too much too soon. We haven't had enough time to get our heads around it, to process it, to absorb it, and to make sense out of it for ourselves as individuals. So really allow yourself, whatever's going on around you or happening to you or outside of you, allow yourself to observe it and process it. Don't take it on board. Don't absorb it. Just observe it until it either makes sense to you, or you can connect with it, or you can align with it in some way. And if you can find no alignment with what's going on outside of you, with how you truly feel and what's important to you, then whatever's going on outside of you isn't for you. Now, this might sound a bit weird because things go on around us all the time that we've got no say in and we've got no control over. But we do have the control over whether we wish to focus on them and make them our reality or not. That's always your choice to make. So this is a really important time to realize, with Jupiter direct in Gemini, that there's going to be lots of stuff going on, lots of stuff coming at you from all different directions, and you can't absorb it all, you can't focus on it all, and you can't take action on it all. So just give yourself time, be more discerning, be more aligned. Remember, we've got that Venus and Aries energy as well, encouraging us to be aligned and authentic with who we truly are. And Jupiter and Gemini is going to kind of push that out of us as well, because it's going to make you sort of aware and realize that you, like I've said before, you can't do everything. You can't be everything to everyone. You can't take and work on every opportunity that's presented to you. You've got to be discerning and know what is right for me and what's right for everybody else, and not get sucked in or pulled into what works for other people just because that's what they're all doing. And that seems to be the general consensus of how we should go. If it doesn't feel right for you, it's not your reality. So enjoy this transit and see what you can make of it. So Jupiter will be direct in Gemini until the 9th of June, when he moves into Cancer, and that will be a whole new use of the Gemini energy for us. But until now, enjoy the busyness, use it to be discerning, use it to keep on track, but be aware of how much information is out there and how you can make use of that to feel more strong, to feel more strong in your beliefs within yourself, but also feel stronger in the fact that everything's going to be okay. I mean, I know there's chaos around us all at this time. And another thing to be aware of with this transit is that Donald Trump, person on everybody's lips at the moment, is actually a Gemini. So when Jupiter moves into your sign of the zodiac, or any Gemini people listening out here, you're going to find you've got a lot more energy to manifest, to grow, and to develop anything that you care about. And especially if it's within the communications lines, and especially if you're in a situation in your life at the moment where you're ready to take a step in another direction, or ready to put something in place, or to take on a deal, or to move further, or to do something that's going to help you to grow in some way, then this energy of Jupiter and Gemini going direct is really going to help you to put those things in place. So just be aware, Donald Trump is a Gemini, and he'll be pushing and shoving to put all sorts of things in place that may or may not agree with you and what your reality is. So once again, if it's not the reality you want to see around you, if it doesn't align with you, don't focus on it. It's that simple. It's going to happen, but everything is only real for how much energy we give to it. So let it be, observe it, watch it, just don't absorb it, and don't get too involved with things that are going to pull you in too many directions. Enjoy this transit, and I'll be back again soon.